Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to some more Zero Hour. Welcome back to the World Series 2024. Back here today with another round number one. One of the final matches in round number one now. Down in the south position, USA Air Force for the orange player. This is Ant1. Up in the north position, we have the purple, also Air Force. Going to be an Air Force mirror. This is the purple Mazen. Yeah, I'm expecting quite a close and competitive set here, to be honest. Not played either of them that much. I've seen Ant1 play a few times. I think I kind of know his level, but I think Mazen's kind of the same. I actually don't know who to pick in this particular match. He's got double airfield from Mazen. Ant1 going for more of a meta strategy, which is this 3 MDs and a dozer, although it is a little bit slow because those units were parked there for a second, so it could have been a little bit faster. That can be the difference between both of these airfields getting up and not. Both of them do get up. Probably Ant1 will start hitting the power now. It's building a barracks. Got an airfield up. Yeah, it's more of a meta build. Might catch Mazen unprepared for this. Goes for Comanches. Brings in the Chinooks for the PDL. Comanche's taking a bit of damage. But Mazen is holding and he's killing this dozer. Raptor takes out the Comanche. Comanche currently landed. Repairing for Mazen. It might not matter that much if it repairs or not, because if it takes damage from a King Raptor, it'll be going down regardless if it has full HP or not. Even if it just takes a few missiles from the Raptor. Third airfield being added by Mazen. Don't agree with that. I think you should just stick with the 2 and just spam fully from 2. Ooh. Oh, I thought he got a double then. I thought he got the Chinook as well, but it turns out he didn't. Raptor circling for Mazen now. Dozer gets picked off of Mazen. I don't agree with him making that extra airfield. I don't think you can spam from 3 airfields. Rather the Dozer go out and try and get the oils with a barracks or something. Or expand to a fast third and then into more airfields. Or even a war factory and rally some Vs. Ant1's power. Getting picked off. This third airfield. Not being finished currently by Mazen. Power saved there by Mazen. Completely by accident, though, I think. It just happened to be his Raptor flew across at the right moment. Next King Raptor now from Ant1. Mazen coming across with 4 or 5 King Raptors. Power did go down, but there's already been a backup power prepared. Mazen looking on point, have to say. I like the reaction with the Comanche and the defense of the PDLs. He's got a decent amount of King Raptors out, but Ant1 is going for the oils, though. The King Raptors are going to be wasting some shots trying to stop the oils. Bad shot there by Mazen and nice defense by Ant1. You shouldn't be firing the missiles when the King Raptors of the opponent are right there, because yeah, most of your shots will be deflected and then you won't end up killing the building. Then you've got to go back and reload. Wasted shot. And the difference between winning and losing. Ant1 with a nice kill there, and even though some of the missiles did get... Oh, he's going for the King Raptor kill. Even though some of the missiles did get blocked, he still killed the supply. Yeah, I like that from Ant1. Picking off the supplies. Do like it. He's also got 2 oils. Airfield kill there from Mazen. The only thing I'm lacking is a 3rd supply expansion. Now Ant1's got his oils, could be definitely getting a 3rd supply, but actually I think he needs to get his airfields up probably as priority, to be fair, because he's only on 1 currently. And his money's kind of okay while he has them oils, but Mazen expanding over on the left-hand side. Ant1 coming in. Oil's picked off. A lot of King Raptors in play for Mazen. Stealth Comanches now for Anti-Pro. I don't know if that's a little bit soon going for Stealth Comanches. I think getting the King Raptors up is the priority, and then maybe transition into a few Stealth Comanches as like a distraction. Because the stealth upgrade does take a bit of time as well. Okay, nice hits there. Taking down the power, taking down the dozer. It's decent to slow Mazen down. That said, though, he's got so many King Raptors. Takes out another airfield and another one. Overkill on that one, though, because there was enough King Raptors there to kill the airfield and the power, which was 6. Anti-Pro in the base. Ooh. Those stealth Comanches paying off after all. Takes out an airfield. Don't know if there's enough airfields now for all the Raptors of Mazen to land, because he does have an awful lot. There's probably one or two not going to be able to land. They are losing HP whilst they're circling. Yeah, fierce and ferocious battle this. Mazen losing some King Raptors now because they haven't got anywhere to land, so Anti-Pro now taking out some of the opponent's airfields. A bit of payback. Got V's now streaming across the map from this war factory over on the left. Overkill on the airfield again. Only needs 4, and you need to control fire the side of it. But he kills another airfield regardless. He's under pressure. Laser lock comes in. Yeah, Anti-Pro's base looking a little bit more bare. There's still a lot of King Raptors in play for Mazen. Although some of them don't have a home to land on. I would like to see this extra supply added. He had like 8.2k there. I would even get that supply and even then probably drop down 2 war factories and rally V's into the enemy base there for Mazen. I think he's ahead now. You can actually transition to stealth Comanches, fly your Raptors around to protect him. You don't just want to let him die like that. It's pretty poor Comanches from Mazen. But you can create like a death blob of Raptors circling and the Comanches in the middle. The Raptors do the protection with the PDL. There's quite a lot of missile defenders out now from Mazen. He's now expanded to his natural 3rd supply. He's on 4 supplies now currently. That one's about to mine out pretty soon though. Airfield goes down. Quite annoying the V's, as you can see. Still looking ahead for Mazen, though. He's also building a strat. Carpet bomb coming in. That's going to be beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Almost kills the 86% strat. Hold the line has been initiated. Spectre gunship coming in, hitting one of the last remaining airfields of Anti-Pro. He's trying to desperately build some more, though. Spectre gunship for him, also taking down the airfield of Mazen. This is mental. I wasn't expecting this many fireworks this early into the game. Ooh, strat. Oh, nearly survived. Nearly. Does he have the... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have the laser-guided missile.
Hold the line.
Adds like 15% damage according to the tooltip. I don't know if it's slightly more than that or if it's exactly 15%. Because not all the tooltips are 100% correct, actually. And you've got 2 air mirrors here as well. Because mirrors are always reversed. Can hear a carpet, but whoa. Am I being blind? Oh, the carpet's hit over on the left. Okay. CC now being hit. If that CC goes down and the last couple of dozers get picked off, then that's game. Anti-Pro is charging across, though, with 100... Rangers wants to capture some of the base, but if Comanches now get up and just put on guard, they should eventually clear all of this. Mazen is forced to sell some stuff, though. He is. actually got a barracks in the base of Mazen. Pr0 does. Poor Rangers, man, run into their death. Imagine running to fight that. You're fighting a Humvee with a machine gun. You've got Comanches flying above you, picking you off with a heavy machine gun, and then you've got King Raptors flying over your head too. It's a deadly situation. Pr0 fighting to the death. He has a couple of those left. I would definitely be building a CC. But I think that's game. I think Mazen's going to take game number 1 there. Comanche for Pr0 back on top of the airfield. Way too overkill there for Mazen. He's killed his own airfield and lost a rap for it. Yeah, well, very much overkill. There's no stealth upgrade in for Mazen. I don't know if it's going to make too much of a difference though. I think he's still quite considerably ahead. Supply's been rebuilt now over on the right for this third supply. Was second now in his main base. Eric's now getting picked off. I don't know why he's not picking off the dozers though, Mazen. If you want to win the World Series, well, he had 3 King Raptors locked on 1 dozer. This is not what you want. One of them should be on that, and Pr0 should also be making a CC. So a few mistakes here on both of the sides. Oh, no, wait. Oh, he has a CC. Okay, he has a CC. Pr0 5.6k. Definitely needs a supply there. Needs all of these Chinooks on there, actually. And needs to get something to counter these Comanches. Like 2 airfields, a bunch of Raptors or something. But he's such up against it now. CC's getting hit again. He doesn't have enough units out, Pr0. Needs to probably hold the line. He has to repair his CC, has to stop the 55% airfield. Pr0 is now going to expand to this supply. I was not prepared for a mental first game like this, honestly. I thought, oh, it'll probably be over in 3 minutes or something like that. But that was quite an epic air mirror there. Mazen taking game number 1. Yeah, fast and ferocious attacks there all around. 1-0 for Mazen. Okay, guys, jumping into game number 2. We have up in the north, USA Air Force. It's an Air Force mirror again. This is the orange. This is Pr0. Down in the south, we have the yellow. Also with the USA Air Force. Currently coming into this with a 1-0. This is Mazen. So these games weren't streamed at all, actually. It was only round number 1, so live streams were not mandatory. Don't know if these are visible anywhere, actually, these replays. You might see them for the first time. We've got Mazen going for airfield and a barracks. And then we've got Pr0 actually going for a war factory. Is this going to be the 5MD drop followed by a V push, the thing that Excal basically invented? Doesn't look like it, actually. Might be might be 2 combat Chinooks. Yeah, it looks like it might be 2 combat Chinooks. He sold the war factory. Very, very interesting here from Pr0. This is very, very risky. But what's life without a risk? The problem is that Mazen hasn't seen this at all. First King Raptor is out. Now, if that gets a clean shot on that, the combat Chinook is dead. But if some of its missiles get blocked, then the combat Chinook will reign supreme. Should be MDs produced instantly by Mazen as soon as he realizes what's going on. This Raptor has to come back ASAP, and it has to hit this. It's trying to block it, Mazen, with the Chinooks. Not quite doing it. I have no idea what Mazen's doing with this King Raptor, quite honestly.
They're attacking our
really have no clue. The instant reaction to this is immediately making MDs start laser looking and then come in with the Raptor and overpower it and kill that Chinook. I really have no idea what he's doing. Maybe he was upgrading the capture upgrade. That's why there's no MDs produced. He probably should have cancelled that and started making MDs. King Raptor now comes in. That King Raptor for Mazen hasn't fired That's really, really poor. One of the poorest air forces I've ever seen, actually, from Mazen. I have no idea what he was doing there. Why did that King Raptor just fly around and then come back to land and get killed by the combat nuke? Makes no sense at all. Why was that capture upgrade not cancelled and MDs produced in laser lock? Because this should be countered quite easily and the game would have been over. But yeah, I think Mazen just completely caught unaware. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say, to be honest. Mazen's been completely wrecked by a double combat nuke. This is the first time... Is that the first time it's happened in the World Series? At the top level, this won't work. That's why you don't see it at the top level, because that Raptor and a few MDs laser locked on it will just kill the first combat nuke in its game. Mazen. He's got 32 XP. I don't know what he's killed exactly. And the Ant1 needs to find this new base over on the left, but the King Raptor's already been found. That's game over. Game over, yeah. Really, really poor from Mazen. Completely stunned there. I don't think he was expecting a combat nuke. And then he had no clue how to react to it. And that Raptor, I have no idea what he was doing. Maybe he was on the phone or in the bath at the same time or something, because that was a real big throw there. Just a non-attempt by Mazen. Really, really strange. So 1-1 is the score. Okay, jumping into the next one. Now on Damned Corral. This is the orange super weapon in the south. This is Pr0. Up in the north position with the Cyan, GLA Vanilla, this is Mazen. So yeah, in my experience, I've seen Super Weapon against GLA on this a few times, played it myself as well, and every time I've seen it or played it, the GLA is usually the one that comes out on top. The Super Weapon can try to get these oils, but the GLA usually can deny it with a couple of technicals. But actually, now that I think about it, one thing you could do to actually prevent the technicals from denying your oils, you could go double barracks from the beginning. Make some MDs there, MDs there, MDs there. Go double barracks. Any technicals that come in, just laser lock them. And try to get your oils that way. Can see the super weapon try to bunker up with some EMPs, maybe blow one of the dams. But generally then the GLA takes over the entire map. Okay, first technical on the way. Pr0's oil capture might get denied. But the technical from Mazen just comes straight through the middle. It's laser locked a little bit. Fairly good target in. The V took some damage from the RPGs. The technical focused on the Ranger. RPG's shots are getting blocked partially by the terrain here. The dozer there of Pr0 goes down. There is one more. Pr0 got himself one of the oils. Extra tunnel there from Mazen. Rather than these additional tunnels from Mazen, I'd rather see an extra supply drop down there. Third supply. What you see more and more from the top level GLAs. Third supply after that initial aggression. And then up to... he actually made 2 rebels on a bike. Oh, he's actually gone for 3. Okay. Going for 3 oils. Okay, so... he's not dropping down in third supply, but he is going for 3 oils. And that will fund him being able to make more supplies. So yeah, not too bad. Technicals coming in from the right from Mazen. Another power being built. It's low power currently, but that EMP is going to come to life at exactly the right time. Load of RPGs here, and Pr0's last dozer is getting hit. Maybe a little bit too risky to be building the new power over there. Maybe he should have built it more over here where the Vs were protecting it. He's probably kicking himself a little bit there. But now he's hunted. That's going to be a lot harder. The palace is already on the way. Don't want to lose any Vs here if you're to stand any chance. Need to upgrade that to the cold fusion. EMP did get picked off as well. There's quads coming in from the left now too. Chinook's getting hit. One V did get picked off. Power is upgraded, but there's no EMP on the right side anymore. It would have been good for Anti-Pro, actually, if that EMP did stay alive, because pretty much covers the whole right side, and then you can move out elsewhere with your Vs. Maybe leave a few MDs in the middle. These Vs trying to push out now, but I just have a feeling that either the Palace is going to come online, which is very, very soon, and the Jarman, or too many technicals are going to surround these Vs. But actually, he's not going technicals, is he? He's going for quads. And actually, one of the Vs did nearly get picked off there. Yeah, Anti-Pro's chances of winning this one, I think, are very, very slim. The Gilet's got too much of a surround. Anti-Pro coming in. The Palace is here. It's a few vetted Vs. They will be a bit harder to take down. This Palace definitely needs a few more tunnels surrounding it and some RPGs inside. One buggy out. It goes in the tunnel from the back. Needs to pop from here, though. Needs to start picking off this army. Because it is actually a bit awkward terrain here. The buggies will have to go all the way to the edge here. The buggies want to fight ideally on flat land. Anti-Pro pushing in. One of the Vs is taken out. Ambulance is probably going to get taken out as well. No, another V. All of the MDs getting unloaded. They're going down too. I think this is Mazen's game in the bag. It's looking like Mazen is holding. Got quite a lot of units still inside of his tunnel. The Jarman Kell should be on the way, but I wouldn't totally bank on it, actually. There should also be a market on the way. And getting the buggy ammo upgrade is probably the most important, even more than Workers' Shoes right now. Although Workers' Shoes still very important, as always. Yeah, the buggy's just dishing out so much damage. They just do so much more with the buggy ammo. Anti-Pro is making stuff happen. That's picked off a ton of the units, but the buggies are getting up in numbers again. Anti-Pro really wants to kill that oil, but I don't think he's going to do it. Next wave of Vs is out. The problem is, the GLA is everywhere. Anti-Pro needs to commit to either here, or commit to the base. But wherever he commits to, I don't really know if he's going to clear it. He might clear one of the little enclaves. But really, it's just going to allow more time for that black market to get online. Jarman Kell is out. Snipes one of the Vs. It's actually provided a little bit of a traffic jam there as well. Quads coming in. So many Vs getting picked off here. And also the dam gets blown. We've got to see a dam getting blown. Mazen goes 2-1 up. Yeah, that was well played by Mazen. Okay, jumping into the next one. Up in the north, we have the Orange Gilly Vanilla for the player that is Anti-Pro. Anti-Pro from the UK, by the way. Couple of hours away from me. Down in the south position, we have the purple. Although it looks kind of pinky on this map. This is the super weapon that is Mazen. Okay, Mazen opting for the same build, although it's a bit more claustrophobic, and he's actually going for this more forward oil. There's an aggressive worker from Anti-Pro. One in the middle, one on the right. Anti-Pro with 2 supplies. Nice saturation of workers. Is coming in with a TNT. This is a bit more susceptible to getting stopped. I kind of prefer that one to be attempted, because just look how easy this goes down. MDs are here, though. Amazing. Dude, does laser lock this. But the technical's going to come in and pretty much shut this down with ease. Oil actually gets captured. One RPG dropped off. Is a TNT. He's going to hit the power. I think that's still got units in it, and I think it is either one TNT or a few RPGs. He's trying to go for the dozer. I think there could have been a better attempt there. And also, the dozer's just running into RPGs. So there's a couple of mistakes here from both sides. Did the dozer go down? No, it's still there. But it's been found, though. And that dozer's gone down. Anti-Pro could just leave his worker there, you know? And I think that dozer might just run over it and hit the demo trap. But technical's coming in anyway, and it has something inside of it. It's Tech RPG. Dozer's living on the edge. There's a V on the way. Tech RPG unloads. Demo trap goes off. Dozer's down. But it's a similar situation to before, isn't it? He's got everything he needs to win the game. War Factory Barracks. Ideally, you would be getting on a strat and building some EMP. Oh, no, wait. Is he power hunted? Oh, no, he has the power there. He has the power. Okay, bunch of technicals coming in from the right now. He loses one of his Vs. Lots of techs, lots of RPGs. Bit of a bad attack, though, by Anti-Pro. Just coming in with random technicals, being blocked partially by the RPGs. However, it does allow the distraction. It is just purely a distraction so the TNT comes in. So no more Vs will be produced. That was actually pretty good by Anti-Pro, to be honest, because even I wasn't really paying attention to that one. I just thought they were all random technicals. But now he's hunted him and picked off the War Factory, and this is probably another TNT. Yeah, fair play to Anti-Pro. Did not expect that. Really, really nice. He's going to get himself a grenade tech. Probably upgrade to a super tech. The Vs are going to get double dropped. Right outside the arms. But any damage they take, unless they get the battle drone. They probably will get the battle drone, to be fair. Oh, no, wait. They haven't got the battle drone. There's a Hellfire and a regular spy drone coming across the map. Anti-Pro probably can just go for the base trade. Just set up camp over here, maybe. If you can't deal with this. That V is quite weak, but you need to be using all your technicals, Mr. Anti-Pro. Ooh, he picks off one of the Vs. Okay, so now he can deal with that. Could be coming in slightly better formation rather than single file, but regardless, though, he's done it. Yeah, he's done it. Nicely done. Nice dozer hunt. Exceptional TNTs. The barracks and the War Factory gone. Mazen can have all the cash in the world, but if you can't spend it because you can't know dozers, then it's a game. I'm not too keen on Mazen's build. I would like those two oils to have been attempted to be captured from the beginning. Probably would like some attempt at protecting his dozers. I think they went down a little bit too easy. And I probably would like more MDs on the entrances to laser lock things as they're coming in. And or a firebase, something like that. And then get a War Factory later on. It is hard to box there. You probably need to do a triangle box on that one. So Anti-Pro makes it 2-2 equal. Okay, down in the south on Tournament Desert, we have the orange China tag for the player that is Anti-Pro. Anti-Pro, by the way, is a really nice guy. Obviously a fellow Brit, and he is also one of the supporters of arranging the World Series. I think he's one of the referees. I think officially he always helps out with any dodgy decisions, or if there's anything difficult to decide and stuff, he helps out massively, and usually comes to quite a decent solution as well. Very, very fair and decent guy. Up in the top, we have the USA Laser for the blue, which is Mazen. Okay, War Factory Barracks, pretty standard. I'm excited to see Majesta again, you know? Remember Majesta when he was laser against tank, or he was laser against some China? I think it was tank. He dropped a laser turret. And then sent a full V forward. Wrecked the tank pretty hard. It's pretty nice. Okay, 5 base on the left. V sent out over to the left side. No, straight through the middle, actually. Is an outpost and a gap from Anti-Pro. Maybe expecting a bit of a no-eco, but it's not a no-eco. No-eco is 2 full Vs plus the ambulance. Would probably like them tank hunters to go back inside of the outpost, unless he plans on occupying these buildings or something. Mazen has occupied the 2 strongest buildings and then shooting these other bigger ones. One guy gets picked off. Mazen with the XP so far. Anti-Pro with nothing, but he's probably going to get some XP when he breaks through this. This house, by the way, should have been targeting these gats long ago. Gas now pushing forward. I think the prop should have started. Yeah, it's on 12%. A little bit behind with the prop. I think it should be a little bit faster than that. I think like after your 3rd or 4th gat, usually. But he is pushing in with a lot of gats. But the problem is, without ECMs and some decent micro from the Vs, these gats all might actually go down. Will they rotate their turrets and start shooting? They do, but they're still all going to go down. Then you've lost a lot of units there. Did kill 1 V. And a dozer, actually. There's only 1 dozer left. The problem is, though, if those Vs push across the map now, Anti-Pro might be dead. Prop has just finished. Flame are going to be picked off first. Anti-Pro just needs to buy as much time as possible for the ECMs to get out. No strategy center. We've got a laser tank, actually, on the right-hand side. There's no units there, though. Might be actually pretty cool to get a laser tank over on this side of the map. ECM is now out, but the power's already being hit. Anti-Pro instantly needs to drop down that power. Even a few seconds too late like that is going to hinder you a lot. Because the power builds faster when you've got power already. The power builds half the speed when you've lost power. So you want to start that, like, as soon as you realize it's going to go down, if you've got the cash, instant drop down. But yeah, now the ECMs are out. Now this battle changes completely. That laser tank is needed, actually. Need, like, probably 2 laser tanks. If you had 3 laser tanks, it would be ideal. But two laser tanks to absorb the ECM disablement and then come in with the Vs could be good. Anti-Pro with a nice barracks. Gets the oils relatively quick. V's coming in. Anti-Pro turns to take the fight. One of the V's does go down. Don't have chain guns. Laser tank coming in to help things. One of the V's does go down, but he's losing a lot, Anti-Pro. And that laser tank is going to tank the damage. Strategy center is nearly online. It's going to be a 20% extra range. Search and destroy deployed. Not enough units out for Anti-Pro. It is a difficult matchup. Regardless. Not so sure the barracks is the thing. I think more gats, more ECMs. Actually, you know what? Barracks is probably good against that laser tank. I think the laser here is in full control. Mazen looking super solid. There's only that second game, the weird air mirror, where Mazen looked a little bit poor. Apart from that, solid play here from Mazen. But I do heavily favour the laser, though. Both of them don't have any long-range units, laser and tank. And actually, the laser tanks, in my view, are some of the strongest tanks in the game when they get the composite armor upgrade. And when they have search and destroy, they shred even emperors when they're up in their numbers. So yeah, 3-2 there for Mazen. Okay, up in the north on Tournament Desert this time with the USA Laser. This is the orange player. This is Anti-Pro. And down in the south position with the China tank in the cyan color, this is Mazen. Okay, 2 supplies from Mazen. War Factory Barracks. Double supply from Pr0. Pretty much all to be expected. This just feels really slow, doesn't it? Because the supply's like quite far away. I think the further the supply away is, the weaker it makes the tank in this matchup. If that supply, for example, was like there, I think the tank could have a much better chance. Just by tiny little details like that. And this terrain here messes with the tank as well, because you have to go all the way over here to build it. You can't... If you build it there, it's not going to be perfect. You can't build it here. Whereas on the other side, it's not actually a perfectly balanced map, because you can build a perfect supply there, or even squeeze one there. So definitely not totally balanced, this map. Yeah, you could say top spot's OP, although in GLA mirrors, you probably prefer this one because you can get a faster supply, faster arms dealer. If you did a GLA mirror, the worker positioning is better. Gat coming in, laser tank produced though. Over in the middle, we have 2 Vs pushing out for Pr0. Mazen might be thinking this looks like a no eco. Sometimes when you see 2 full Vs and an ambo like that, you think it is. Which is an all-in. We have this Gat sneaking past. Is the laser tank going to get it? It needs to. Because if that gets round here and starts hitting the Chinooks... Ooh, we should have carried on moving. There's another Gat coming in the right, though. Is this going to be the fall of Pr0? Because that Gat's going to cause some damage. That V's going awfully low as well. Pr0 moving it back. He loses a Chinook over here. Is Pr0 going to pull this one? He's not. He's losing the Chinook. Yeah, he's not seeing it. He's not seeing it. So all we need now is ECMs out, and Mazen's won this game because yeah, you can't lose 2 Chinooks like that. Well, it technically could still be recoverable, but if that Gat goes over here and kills these 2, then definitely game. Providing there's ECMs out. But where are the ECMs? 1V there did go down. Oh yeah, we have an ECM at the front now. Yeah, that's really hard for Pr0 now. He's even lost a load of HP on one of the Chinooks there on the left. He's coming in. It needs to be super efficient. It is possible to wreck all of this army, I suppose. And he needs to. This guy is still not dealt with, and he's lost another Chinook. Claymore here from Mazen. Mazen expanding to the middle. Just getting his oil over on the left. Good multitasking from Mazen. Good harassment. Good multitasking. Good expansion to the middle. Another V getting picked off. Poor Pr0, man. He can't collect anywhere at the minute. He can now put them Chinooks back, and he needs to. It'll take a miracle to win this one, I think, for Pr0. He's lost way too many Chinooks. He's lost 3 Chinooks to that 1 Gat alone. And these ones have taken some damage as well. But it's this Gat ECM push now, and the tank's just on too much cash. You can even upgrade the chain guns, get more ECMs, maybe mix 1 outpost in there just to counter the laser tank. There are 2 laser tanks on the way. Pr0 has the money to make an extra Chinook from here. But the next tank wave is on the way, and the Lotus is already on the way to that oil. It's going to be very, very difficult if Pr0 is going to win this one. Emperor's now out. Yeah, really strong unit. Of course, like I said before, laser tanks, if you get that upgrade, the composite armor, and you have search and destroy, plus the drones flying above them as well, supported by Vs. It's actually formidable army, and I probably prefer to have the laser. But a tank is severely ahead here. He has lots of ECMs. He can disable every single one of these. He's got 3 ECMs and there's 3 laser tanks. And when the tanks are disabled and don't have the search and destroy and don't have the composite armor, then there's not much laser tanks can do. Mazen looking pretty solid. 4-2, he extends the score to. Okay, jumping into the next one. Down in the bottom left of the USA Air Force, this is Blue Hole. This is the orange Anti-Pro. Quite similar to before, actually. Air Force may be a bit more powerful than the laser. This is the tank in the blue. Up in the top right, this is Mazen. Okay, double barracks for Anti-Pro. Keeping his CC and gone for a war factory. I don't think he has enough cash to make the first V, though. That's why selling your CC can sometimes be the difference between getting that V out a little bit quicker. Might be able to stop these oils a little bit quicker. That's why you might sell CC sometimes. Otherwise, you could skip some rangers there. You could skip one ranger and you would have been able to squeeze a V out. Might have been worth it. He's actually made an ambulance, okay. Has he improvised there? Made an ambulance because he couldn't afford the V? Forget now how much it is for an Air Force ambulance. Four oils going to be captured there alone. Plus this one, plus this one. It's going to be 6 in total. This ambulance is getting stopped though. Yeah, sent straight over there to protect this. Quite a loaded V now from Anti-Pro. He's loading more Vs back at home. No expansion to his second supply yet. He's getting these oils, this oil. He's going to be on 5 oils. Currently got 4. About to get 5. He's hunting the dozers, but there is a CC still in play. These gats are amazing. Coming in, but the Vs are there. Wasn't paying attention. Either player there, to be honest. I think they're both focused back here. Anti-Pro can go inside of this building. Could be quite annoying for the tank, actually. Yeah, Flamer is on the way. Could have been evac, could have been laser locked there. Anti-Pro collecting on different supply piles. And his base is after this oil, already has this one. Ooh, quite a weak dozer there, but because he's kept his CC, is able to make multiple dozers now. Flamer comes in. V is dealt with, and the MD is flushed out. These and an ambo. Now ready to push. I think this is shaping up to be an epic battle, probably similar to my battle against Revenger on this on this map. It was a similar matchup, wasn't it? Can't remember if it was air against tank there or if it was something different. I think it was air, wasn't it? Yeah, it was air. It was air against tank. Exactly the same, actually. I don't know about this bunker, though, from Mazen. Like, your tank, you've got loads of money. Just drop down loads of war factories, GATs, ECMs, and make some push. V's on the run. Search and destroy has been deployed. He's still not collecting on 2 supplies in his main base, but I think he might be expanding now. But all the action is currently here. Yeah, I don't agree with all them tank hunters. It's a big waste of money there from Mazen because they've not done anything. The V's have just gone round it. Battlemaster has been made against the V's. Don't agree with that. Just gave Anti-Pro a free 200 XP. The tank hunters finally coming in use. But there's so many MDs here, Mazen might actually just be dead. why is the carpet exiting through that right side? Just wanted to get out of there ASAP, didn't it? Expect a gunship here now too. The MDs might be able to pick off this dozer that wants to rebuild. Anti-Pro already here with the next wave. There's a sneaky dozer here built a war factory. I think the Air Force is in too good of a position now. All of the production for Mazen has been hit massively. This is all getting cleared, but the next wave is already hitting this war factory. There is a get out. Anti-Pro wasn't paying attention there for a second. Did lose a V. If Anti-Pro loses one more, by the way, he is done. He's fighting for his survival. Mazen at match point. Does look like he might pull one back, though, Anti-Pro. He's got a prop building, Mazen does, on his main base. This MD just being annoying. Gats coming in. This terrain here is not helping out the V's at all. A bit too many tank hunters produced, in my opinion, this game. From Mazen. I get it when you're under pressure, making him as like a panic unit to try and hold. But he was making that loaded bunker way before any of these pushes came. A10 takes out that bunker. I think there was still quite a few tank hunters inside of there. A lot of V's going down, but likewise Mazen doesn't have that many units out either. He's sending 2 flamers, 3 flamers across the map. 4 trucks collected here in the middle. We do have the expansion here from Anti-Pro. Probably would like to see some more Chinooks on these, though. And probably also an expansion over here in a fire base. Start bunkering this up. From Anti-Pro 2. Where is dozers? He's got 1 dozer there, just kind of chilling. And 1 here. He could be sending them to the extremes of the map. Dropping down barracks, garrisoning the buildings, making fire bases, secure the supplies. Nice laser look there from Anti-Pro. He's just shredding all of these units. The GATs need ECMs and there's a lack of them out. He also needs this support by MiGs. If you can get GATs, ECMs and Napalm MiGs, then these Vs will get wrecked. The problem is Mazen doesn't have all of that. It's been hit too hard, too quick here by Anti-Pro. Now the CC is getting picked off. Mines have been produced on the CC. You do get a nice coverage of mines from CC. The Vs have stopped for some reason there. Don't know what Anti-Pro is looking at. He's avoiding the mines for now. Picking off what buildings he can, and then when these mines clear, he'll probably push in. You can also force fire to the ground and clear these mines yourself. Expect a gunship on the MiGs. 1 MiG did get a shot off. You see how it's wrecking the Vs, but the problem is only 1 of them launched, and Anti-Pro now jumping on this last dozer. Is that the last dozer? No, there's another one here. Anti-Pro, though, losing Vs. If you're going to make this many Vs, I think it's worth getting the tow upgrade. He's coming in with fuel air bomb and the leaflet at the same time. Needs to concentrate here because he's just lost his strat. But Anti-Pro is trying to hunt Mazen. Pressure is high here. What is this? He's fuel air bombed his own Vs. Holy moly. That's kind of weird. Why didn't he click on that dozer at least chase it? I think he wasn't paying attention. He's paying attention in different places. But where, though? Okay, he stopped that flamer. This isn't that important, though. Hitting that dozer was important. Controlling the MVs and keeping all the MDs and stuff alive, that was a massive blob of units. That was important. But realistically, I think that Burton could just stand here and he can put a... oh, he can actually just go in there, okay. Yeah, Dozer's had it. That's it, he's hunted. Well played there to Anti-Pro. He can just camp it out now and use the support powers to pick off the buildings. 100% GG. Mazen cannot win. Are we going to see an Anti-Pro come back here? He's going to make the score 4-3. It is winnable for the tank as well, for sure. And GG, a 4-3 will go to score. Okay, jumping into the next one. Up in the top right with the China tank in the orange, this is Anti-Pro. Down in the bottom left, we have the red USA Air Force for the player that is Mazen. The old radar. It's like the radar dish just panics when it's getting sold. It's like, where am I going? Where am I going right now? I just never noticed it. I just never noticed it before. I've probably seen it, just not like it's not registered in my brain or something. Okay, War Factory Barracks for Mazen. The difference is he sold his CC. I probably agree with that. If you want to win the World Series, I probably agree there with selling CC because you can get more oils faster and you can squeeze your V out quicker, which means you might be able to deny some oils. I agree with this build. Has the capture upgrade already. The top players will be capturing these oils ASAP as soon as that upgrade cools down. We'll be clicking on all of them, but he's messed this up. He's sending 2 rangers over to this 1 oil. Maybe he wants to go inside of this building for some reason. But it's definitely a mistake. He's got the tow upgrade already, Mazen. Anti-Pro, meanwhile, has kept his CC and gone for double barracks. It's not getting these oils, not paying attention, Mr. Anti-Pro. So far, so good for Mazen. He's getting his oils. He's defended the few gats coming in. Anti-Pro looks like he's going for some fast mix, perhaps. Gats come streaming out 2x2. Strategy center now from Mazen. It's interesting they're not dropping down the second supply both times. Also, refinery not captured for either player. Anti-Pro does have these oils now. Barracks up in the top left for Mazen. It's down in the bottom right as well. Not sure about that unload, quite honestly. Could he have not carried on? Picked off that dozer, come in and picked off some trucks. More Vs now coming in for Mazen. Picks off the gap in the airfield. Mines have been deployed there for Anti-Pro. I think it's looking pretty rough for Anti-Pro there. Unless he steps on a load of mines. Anti-Pro has expanded here. He's going for MiGs. He's got another airfield here. Yeah, Mazen's just everywhere. And gas getting picked off. MiGs do have the napalm now. No prop built just yet. Mazen is literally surrounding Anti-Pro from all angles. Anti-Pro is back against the wall here. Prop being built. MiGs coming in. And the MiGs are getting hit. Anti-Pro has been defeated. Okay, and then we have it. GG. Well played there to Mazen. He goes through 5-3. Now, the cool thing here is, even though I was watching the replays, Anti-Pro actually sent me the replays, and he actually sent me too many replays in order to confuse me, so I didn't know the result, and that actually worked. I actually thought there'd be more games after that, so I genuinely didn't know who was going to win there, and that was pretty cool. So shout out to Anti-Pro for doing that. He tricked me into thinking it was going to go to a decider when actually it didn't. Mazen going through, definitely strong player. A little bit unsure about what happened in game number 2. I think he was just so shocked by the double combat shoot that threw him off a little bit. But Mazen will progress through to the next round. So GG. Hopefully we'll stream his game in round number 2. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.